Hello everyone, it's Prime Brix back for another Transformers video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Siege War for Cybertron series, specifically the character Impactor. Now, Impactor has been a bit of a mixed bag throughout the entirety of the Transformers history, but in Siege, he seems to have a particular identity crisis. So I'm going to be trying to break down what his character and his role is in this video. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get right on into the video and talk about my boy Impactor. Now, first of all, Impactor has appeared within the Siege trailer. I'm going to show the screenshot right here. Now, there are a bit of questions surrounding his character. So just to give you a bit of history behind Impactor, he originally was an original character created inside of the Marvel comic books. Now, when he was created in the Marvel comic books, he was the leader of the Autobot team known as the Wreckers. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them. Impactor was the leader of this group inside the Marvel Comics until it was later led to Springer, and then he went out rogue, and he was basically kicked out of the Wreckers for being, at least if I'm understanding this correctly, he was kicked out of the Wreckers for being too unjust, unlawful, like he was just being too aggressive. But then later he comes back and joins the Wreckers later on, I believe, and then he also was portrayed in IDW Comics. But anyway, the point is, Impactor has been a mixed bag between Autobot and Decepticon throughout the entirety of Transformers history, because Hasbro has always seen him as a Decepticon character, where us as fans have seen him as an Autobot character. And finally, he got his own figure in the Siege toy line, and the mainline one that you could just go and buy in any of the stores, it was an Autobot figure, it was labeled as Autobot Impactor. But they also created a 2-pack because there was a fan vote thing with Mirage and everything. I did do a full video on Mirage. I'll leave a link in the description to that video. And there was a 2-pack between him and Mirage, where Mirage was like this invisible figure, and then included like a weaponizer. And then it had an Impactor inside the 2-pack, only except it had its more Marvel comic appearance. But particularly, it was Decepticon Impactor. So, obviously, this led to some questions about the series, and now we have the casting, the list of the cast for who's going to be appearing in the series. And it clearly shows here that Impactor is labeled as a Decepticon along with Mirage. Again, if you want to see what my thoughts are on Mirage's role in this series, I'll leave a link in the description to that video. But, enough about Mirage, talking about Impactor. So, Impactor has kind of had a bit of a mixed sort of thing going on, so let's just break this down real quick and talk about what I think he's going to be doing in this series. Now, I think the possibility could be that Impactor starts out as an Autobot, and then he goes over to the Decepticon side to kind of be a counter story to the whole Jetfire going over to the Autobots, because that's definitely happening. But it would be kind of fun if they kind of played around with it and made it where, like, basically where each side, Autobots and Decepticons, just exchange soldiers. So basically, the Decepticons exchange, like they're not exchanging it like a prisoner exchange. It's just exchanging it like in a storytelling way, where the Decepticons lose Jetfire, but then they gain Impactor, or they gain Mirage, or someone like that. And it's like, and Impactor really seems like someone who could be to fit that bill because of his mixed history of being a Decepticon and Autobot, but also kind of being misread. So in my opinion, I think Impactor's just going to be labeled as a Autobot and then move to the Decepticons, or maybe it could be another situation of him going from the Autobots to the Decepticons. But yeah, this is all just speculation at this point. I mean, we don't even have a lot of information to go off of with Impactor, except, this information that I'm explaining now. And also, I just really wanted to talk about it because Impactor is one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite underrated characters, and I love his figure, and I was just in the mood to talk about him, and I wanted to get this video out before the series drops on Netflix on July 30th. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Prime Brix. If you want to see me do a live stream party of my Siege series, then be sure to leave a like on this video, or tell me if you'll see that in my comments below. And if I do end up doing it, it'll be on my main channel, Prime Brix. I'll leave a link in the description below to my main channel. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thank you all for watching. This has been Prime Brix. And also, I will also be doing a video talking about reviewing the series and talking about basically how close my theories were, or if I was very far off, or whatever. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been Prime Brix. Catch you guys next time. Transform and roll out.